Hello, YouTubers and coin collectors out there. Another Lincoln Memorial penny to share with you. This is the San Francisco Mint 1971 Lincoln Memorial penny. So you might be wondering what was happening in 1971. Well, the president was Richard Nixon. There was a famous boxing fight between Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali at Madison Square Garden, in which Joe Frazier won. And some reports about Vietnam were being released, and the US dollar was devalued. So that should kind of set the context for what was happening in 1971, and now we can get a little more into this coin. So here is the coin. Probably looks like a lot of the other pennies that you've seen before. This is a San Francisco Mint penny, which I kind of find a little bit more special because generally they have much lower mintages on them. So in this particular year, there were 528 million produced at the San Francisco Mint compared to 2.9 billion produced at the Denver Mint and 1.9 billion produced at the Philadelphia Mint. So about a sixth of the production from the Denver Mint and about a fourth of the production from the Philadelphia Mint. So San Francisco Mint for these years, a little more rare. So if you're looking to build your collection, you'll probably have a little bit harder of a time finding one made at the San Francisco Mint. So the metal content of this coin is 95% copper. The remaining 5% is zinc and tin. Some people do hang on to these coins because the copper, the melt value of the copper is worth more than a penny. So if the US were to ever stop producing pennies and allow people to melt down those pennies, then it would be worth more than a penny because of the metal content in it. Well, however, doesn't really interest me as far as the fact that it has copper in it. I'm not looking to hold on to a ton of pennies and just kind of hope that they get devalued. So maybe you are though. So that could be something to consider when building your collection. If you want to just target copper pennies. So if that's the case, hang on to this one. So the weight of this penny is 3.11 grams, diameter 19 millimeters. And as I said before, it's just a common coin. On the back, show you a little bit of that since we haven't gotten to it yet. You see the Lincoln Memorial. If you anticipate this being a wheat penny, that's not the case. Those stopped in the year 1958. So if you're into coin collecting, please do check out some of the other videos on my channel. Enjoy.